there was this whole thing that was surfacing about how Kobe at some point made some kind of metaphorical transaction that he would be willing to young if he could accomplish everything he wants to in his career kind of thing. And then he young. And then the whole connection with LeBron. And there's this whole thing that people were saying was like some kind of ritual where they met in Philly at that game. And then like, I think it was like a few days later, he in the accident. And you can look at all that kind of stuff and say, maybe it's hearsay. I don't know if there's any people that are athletes who implicitly say, I sold my soul to get to the NBA, you know? Right. But like, when you have artists and musicians and actors saying these things, for anybody watching or listening, it's like, at what point do you need to have evidence before you start believing that there's an enemy out there that's warring for your soul, and that there is this thing called good and evil, and you're in the middle of it. The very people who you look at as sane people, oh, they're Hollywood, they're musicians, you know, they're people to be looked up to. When those very people are saying these things, at what point do you need enough evidence on the table before you start saying, you know what, I need to make a decision here, you know? And I feel like that's why I mentioned about how I feel like we're approaching like this finish line, because it just feels like my enemy is taking the mask off and saying, this is me, you know, and try to entice people just with rawness.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. Thank y'all for being here. Hey y'all, shout out to bro in the intro clip. Shout out to him. At what point is it enough evidence? Like, these people come out and tell us these things. Some are serious, majority of them joke about it, but like they say, every joke there's a bit of truth, period. Like, and it's crazy because it's right in our face. But we're gonna touch on a few clips today. We're gonna review and react to this LeBron, this Kobe, and just this thing, period. Shout out to the individual that DM'd me a certain clip that made me want to touch back on the situation. But in my opinion, once I seen that LeBron linked up with the rapping Camel, I knew what it was. And then he was throwing up certain hand gestures even before the NBA, and I feel like bro knew what he signed up for. I really do. Especially linking up with somebody like Jay, allegedly. I mean, I don't have any proof of this or anything, wink wink, but yeah, we're gonna talk about that chest tattoo, and y'all get it. Let's get to the content.
See how much symbolism he actually uses, but of course the media always covers it up. His pregame ritual is what scares me the most. Take a very close look to see what he's doing with his hands. He points to whatever he believes in, puts his hand together for the Illuminati sign, and then does the 666 devil horns with his hands. And if you think I'm crazy, please tell me what else this could possibly be, because I would love to be wrong. The tattoo on his chest marks the Boule Foundation, which only the rich can join, and in order to join this, you need to have loyalty.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've never seen, and this is the thing. This is the thing. They will tell you it's a ritual. Like, oh, he's doing this pregame ritual. A ritual could be waking up in the morning, peeking in the bathroom twice, and then going to fix breakfast. That could be a daily thing. A ritual could be you can't do certain things until you do other things. But this is different. But my point in saying it is that they put it right in our faces. They tell us. But, okay, he's doing a ritual. What does the powder symbolize? What is the beating on the chest? Where that tattoo is, what does that symbolize? I know he doesn't have any West Coast 5 slime affiliations, allegedly. So what's with the certain hand gestures before every game? Then the thing is, why don't nobody around that powder that he, or chalk or whatever, why don't nobody around that stuff ever say anything? Because it's King James. Let's continue.
I've been looking for him. And well, I think I found him. Pretty sure. And if you know what I mean by looking for him, well, I mean looking for his past role, who he used to be. Because none of these stars are just organic creations. No, they're recycled fallen angels. And they've all been here a long time, and they always give us clues to who they used to be. And well, King James is a big old clue, and help me find him. And well, I'm 98% sure right now, but until I'm 100, I'm only releasing it for subscribers, because at the moment, these two and those two are the only smoking guns I have, so I'm on the hunt. Everything else lines up. Everything lines up real well, including their wives, who they always bring with them to their new roles. And well, here's LeBronica's wife, and well, not quite ready to release whose wife that is yet, but look at their noses and their lips. LeBron. And while I'm no gatekeeper, I would never hold back truth, but...
All right, now, I don't think they've replaced Bro or anything like that. Nothing that Bro's talking about in that clip. I think it's the same LeBron, but it's a weird way in which they use the correlation. Even with, oh my goodness, I don't even want to get into the Memphis being a certain place thing, but yeah, even with that. And that might be a whole nother video, and LeBron will be included in that video. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, did y'all hear his Memphis comments? Anyways, I don't think they replace Bro. I really don't.
LeBron's time almost up, part 3. If you didn't get a chance to watch part 1, part 2, please do. It's super informal on what's getting ready to happen to this dude. Just today, I had a woman come to me. She said she watched my video, and she said she had a dream about him getting ready to be exposed on a national level. And the dream was about him having some sort of entanglement, and he was getting ready to be exposed. It was headlines everywhere. This just happened today. And she said his name was all over some sort of, document. I think it's profound about how the Most High sends his children dreams and prophecies, and it's incredible. I know for certain Bryant is due for another sacrifice. This stuff don't stop. It keeps going and going and going. It never stops. It's never ending, right? But I went to Bronny's page, and long and behold, I see that number in the top corner here. Granted, it says 999, but you flip it upside down, it says 666, and I already told you guys what that means. I just hope that he's not the actual sacrifice, but it will be someone close. We know he sacrificed somebody. Bryant.
I'm about to be all the way real. I don't know if other people like that Kobe and that LeBron thing. I don't think you can do it like that, because I don't think they held that much significance in each other's lives. And then I know it's going to be some people that rebuttal like, oh, well, he was passing up the records, this and that. I don't know. But I would be more prone to believe that the thing that was in the beginning of the video where he made a certain deal to go out with a great legacy, and maybe it involved him and allegedly maybe one of his first born. Anyways, and that's just allegedly, just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact or anything like that, and everything in this video is educational. We're just reviewing and reacting to clips, and that's for platform purposes. But yeah, I don't think LeBron could do that with Kobe. I don't. Now, whether or not if this dude had that dream of LeBron getting exposed, if that was a real thing, it could be. But I would think it would be like more so on a scandal lines, like affairs or something like that. The person that I'm really kind of curious about is Shaquille O'Neal. And why Shaquille O'Neal is because he has this thing allegedly to where he likes to hop into the younger personalities, their females, their companions' inboxes, or their exes, or something like that. And this is allegedly. I could show y'all video proof of people saying it, and it's more than 2 or 3. But I could even show you allegedly Shaq with the chicks. But yeah, let me just not get off on a tangent. Next clip.
Listen, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to open up your eyes a little bit. Y'all ever notice how sometimes the things they show you ain't really the things they want you to see? It's always the symbols. The symbols tell the story long before the people do. Take a look at Steph Curry logo. Everybody look at it like it's just a C. But when you tilt your head and squint your eyes and you look at this part with the 3 lines that look like a 6, right? With 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. That will make 3 6s, right? Listen, I'm not saying what other people think it is, and I'm also not saying it ain't what people think it is. I'm just pointing out the logo. And then micro, y'all gotta understand that these are billion-dollar brands. You gotta start realizing that they don't just drop designs for no reason. They don't just pitch shit like this for no reason. Steph Curry is one of the best NBA players. But with a sign like this, you know everybody gonna see it. They love Steph Curry, fool. He's gonna get this logo out there. Great logo.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was in that field of work and I had to stage certain things to look like certain things. Some of the people knew and understood the symbolism and what it stood for, allegedly. Some of them didn't. But I think this dude does. And he has the perfect initials to pull off what they pulled off. And whoever did that, they were smart. I gotta give them credit. They were smart. They took it upon themselves to add one little stroke of ink to his S&C. But that one little stroke of ink, if you know and you look at it a certain way, made it 3 6s. This type thing. Come on, man. And that's really how they put it in our faces. Real talk. I'm gonna tell you what I think about, like, even these people in movies, allegedly. They come out with certain movies that kind of foreshadow future situations, if you catch what I'm saying. And I be feeling like it's like that. So it's like, well, we didn't give you a warning as if this wasn't capable or it wasn't you get where I'm going with it. Let me stop yapping. Let's get to the next clip.
They trying to do LeBron like they did Kobe Bryant. The reporter was basically asking LeBron, do you know if you want to retire after this year or what do you want to do? And LeBron looked and just said, I just want to live. But the way he said it, y'all, you got to look at that man's face. That was like a little sad, regretful face. It's like a little smidget like he wanted to really cry, fool. Tell me I'm tripping. Look at this man's face when he said it.
Do you still have the same uncertainty about next year? Do you have an inkling of what you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I want to live. When I know, you guys will know. I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to live, that's all.
Y'all seen the jaw area when he said, I just want to live. Then he had the little... It was somebody in that crowd he was looking at too. Other than the reporter that asked him the question. He was looking at somebody else too. Y'all be thinking shit's a game all the time, fool. Go take a look at LeBron tattoos. Go look at all the little ritual symbols that he do during the game, after the game. All of that. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. Do y'all think his time may be up?
Alright, I had to include this clip again, y'all, because I looked at it totally different now. And what I've always noticed is that when these people are asked certain questions about certain things, they always get a facial itch. It might be their eye. It might be their nose. They might have to wipe their mouth or pull on their ear. Pay attention to what I'm telling y'all. Every time they're asked a certain type question like that, they get real itchy or fidgety for some reason. But in this case, how tranquil LeBron is, how worried and stressed he looks. I'm not even sure what took place prior to this post-game conference or whatever, but you could see something in his face. He looks worried. He really does. And not even to touch on what he said yet, but let's touch on what he did. He made that symbol, allegedly, that, and then when he was gonna speak, he put his hand over his mouth. But he went from something like this to this to this. But after that, he said, I just want to live. I know y'all know. Come on, man. Who is y'all? How does he know that they know he just want to live after he retires?
What is going on with LeBron James, bro? What's up with LeBron James? Straight up. People are saying that he was doing a ritual, which makes no sense. He was just dancing. I mean, we all know what's up with LeBron James. Remember? He told us way back what was going on. But most people was too distracted in his skills in basketball, so they didn't pay no mind to it. But come on, it's right in your face if you just look. What's right in your face? His jersey. Shh, shut up! We know what's up. We seen who he was running with. Big Snoop. Of course. He was running with the diddler. Remember, ain't no party like a Diddy party. That's what LeBron said. Go look it up. You know he had to meet up with the final boss. H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. LeBron dancing with his tongue out. It's just too much, guys. I don't know what's going on at that game. Go check it out, guys. This is wild. Nah, I'm just playing around, guys. Entertainment purposes only. This is what he does before his basketball games. Nothing to worry about. This is just how he gets his games started. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
I ain't gonna lie. When he said ain't no party like a Diddy party, it didn't. Yeah. Anyways, if you made it to this point, say I made it. As y'all can see, I'm extending the videos, so it's important that y'all let me know you made it to this point. Let me know you made it. Let me know where you're tapping in from, or even just let me know what made you tap in. Anyways, consider subscribing. If you do that, hype up the video, but definitely hit the thumbs up button for sure. I'm out. Peace.